and welcome to another edition of Fitness Tips with Chrissy. Today we're going to be focusing on the stiff-legged or the Romanian deadlift. Now, a few things I want to point out of what not to do before we get to the correct form. When I'm in the gym and I see people doing the deadlifts, oftentimes they have the bar in front of them, alternating grip, and they come down here with a neutral spine, but then their hamstring flexibility is lacking, and to get that extra range of motion, they drop down here. Now, if you can look at my lower back, it's very rounded, which means I can't use my glutes and my hamstrings to pull me up until I get back to this neutral position. So if I have several hundred pounds on this bar, this motion right here is all being done by the erector muscles that line the spine. These muscles are very small and aren't designed to pull that much weight. So the range of your stiff-legged deadlift or your Romanian deadlift is based on your hamstring flexibility. So to test this out, what you need to do is, without weight or with a broomstick or something that weighs very little, you're going to go down with your spine in a neutral position. When you feel this pulling in the hamstrings and can no longer maintain a neutral spine, that is the end of your range of motion. Then you want to pretend you're kicking your heels back to pull yourself up. This is the motion that you're doing when you do the Romanian deadlift, except rather than kicking the feet back, you're pulling the torso back up to a neutral position. So number one is maintain neutral position the entire time. This also means the head, which means as you're going down and up, your head is not in this position, the chin is tucked. So if you've been training the wrong way, use something as simple as a broomstick, put it against your back, grab one hand up, one hand lower. Now the broomstick should touch your body in three places. At the base of your spine or your sacrum right here, right between the shoulder blades, and right behind the head. So as you go down, all 3 points should stay in contact with the broom the entire time. You know you've missed your range of motion if as you go down, oh, now my head and my spine between my shoulder blades are no longer touching the broomstick, I've gone too far. This would be my end range of motion. You can train your body with the broomstick to help you maintain that neutral spine, both in the head and in the lower back. When you have that form properly ingrained into your body, then it's time to move to the weight. So now as you pick up the weight, you don't want to bend your spine to go down and pick it up because, again, that's going to put the pressure in the lower back. So we're going to squat down to pick up the weight, keeping our back in a neutral position. You're going to have an alternating grip with one hand over, one hand under, and you're going to want to alternate each time so that you train all the muscles evenly. So from a squatting position, we pick up the weight, coming up to our neutral position, and from here, keeping the spine neutral, coming down till we feel that stretch in our hamstrings, then pushing the heels back, squeezing the glutes and the hamstrings to bring your body back up to a neutral position. Now, as your hamstring flexibility increases, your range of motion increases as well. But we're never going to go at a higher range of motion if we have to compromise our form. Then, when you're done with your deadlift, again, you're going to squat down, setting the bar down, keeping the spine in a neutral position, and you've done the exercise correctly. Now remember, proper form is just one thing that you need to focus on when you're doing your exercises. Even if you're doing the correct form without a proper exercise protocol, without the proper rest and the proper diet, you're still not going to get the results that you need. So first work on your form, and if you need more help, see me at goddessathlete.com and I'll help you define yourself. Thanks for joining us with Fitness Tips with Chrissy, and I'll see you next time.